guys, it is Tanya with Karma's a Stitch, and Anthony is here. He is just not sitting right here tonight. Normally I do my episodes with my son Anthony, if you're new here, and this is the second time we've recorded this episode. So the first time we recorded it, it was great, and it was such a short episode. And then we were gonna eat some pizza, and Alex wanted to play with her big brother. And I said, sweetheart, let's just get some pizza in our tummies, and then mommy's gonna edit this video, and you and Anthony can have the best time ever. And then I turned on the video that we had recorded, and the lighting was, this lighting is bad because now it is 9:55 p.m. So I've got evening light and lamps, and this is some bad lighting, and I do apologize, but trust me when I say this is better than what it was. So I had already told Alex that she could play with her brother, and there was no way we could use the lighting with that last recording. So I'm going to record for a bit, and then when we get to talk about Anthony's whips, he's going to come out here and share with us for a few minutes. In the meantime, he's in there being the best big brother Alex could ask for. So we start each of our episodes with a scripture, and the scripture for this episode is Psalms 147:3, and I will put that at the end of the episode if you care to read it. This is the first, if you guys are looking to get in touch with us, all that information will be listed in the description box below. We have a puppy banging her dog dish around in her kennel right now. I'm gonna grab that 1 second. So sorry. So yes, nighttime lighting in my living room. So sorry, please forgive. But this is the first episode since our cast-on party this last weekend. And if you're not aware, I do host a cast-on party or two a year. It started last year, and they have just been so much fun. And essentially what we do is I just open my Zoom room and people join, and we cast on projects that we've been waiting for. We learn about projects other people are casting on and maybe get some inspiration from that. And it has just turned into this wonderful thing that we do all day long. I opened the Zoom room at 10 o'clock in the morning, my time, and I closed the Zoom room at about 2 a.m. the next morning. And it's just this is such an amazing community. So with the people that participated, there were at least 79 projects cast on Saturday from the cast on party. And I say a minimum because there may have been one or two people that didn't put their total in the group chat, which is totally fine. I just wanted an estimate. So 79 is about how many projects were cast on. If you watched my episode last week, I talked about all of them I wanted to cast on. And there was one of those that I did not get on the needles. And that one was the outline tee, which was the recycled jean. And I believe I was wearing the outline tee when I recorded last week. It was such a fast project, but a friend of ours who works at the yarn shop, the pattern is written bottom up, and so she tried to rework it from top down because it does only take 2 skeins for this oversized top that I was wearing. But it would be great because if you're going bottom up, it's tough to estimate how much you're going to need for the top, and like, wow, if I knew I was going to have that much left over, I would have added that to the length. So what she did was she rewrote it top down So all of your yardage is being utilized into the length of the top if you want it. It is written as a crop top, so if that is your thing, excellent. Crop tops are not for me. So I did not get that cast on because because my girlfriend didn't get to send me her updated write-up, which was fine. You may see me look over at my iPad. For those of you that have watched us for any length of time, you know my mom makes a lot of my project bags. My mom has participated in my Zooms. My mom had a pretty big surgery today, and she is now in her room in recovery in the hospital. And I love you too. And she's doing amazing. And so she's got some medications on board, and she's texting me, and it's been rather entertaining. So anyway, tonight, because it is so late, I'm only going to share the whips that I have been really working on this past week. 2 of them are from the cast on party. 1 of them is a whip that I shared last week. I don't have any FOs to share with you this week. So this could be a pretty quick episode. I am going to start with my Earth and Sky by Stephen West. This is one that I shared last week. I've shared the yarn that I'm using, the wool that I'm using, a couple of times. I'm not going to share the wool tonight because I think it's going to be an FO soon, and I'll go through all the details whenever I finish it. So last week, and like I said, Alex is here playing with her brothers, so you may hear some chit chat in the background, and I do apologize, but we're at home. So this is where I was last week when you saw it. I've finished that section, and so I'm going to hold this up, and when I hold this up, I want you to know that this is how much is written for the pattern. Hi, Anthony.
Hello.
So this is how much is written for the pattern, and as I show you this, when I show this is how much of the pattern is written, and this is how much yarn I have left. I mean, that's quite a bit of each color. Oops. So I am going to keep going with this because it's so beautiful, and it's the way it is written. It is absolutely a pattern repeat that's very easy to just keep adding on to make your shawl bigger. Thank you, Stephen West. So here is, so yeah, I think I would do 2 more rows right up here and then bind off. And I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna just just keep repeating these 2 sections, this one here and this one here. I'm just gonna keep repeating those until I'm pretty close to running out of wool. I'm so happy with the decision with this project. If you remember, these 3 colors I had put together for another project. And I wasn't super crazy about working on that other project. And so I frogged it, and I didn't want to put this material back in my stash. I loved this color combination so much. I very quickly wanted to add it into or start on another project. That's what I did. And I'm so happy with that decision. Yes. So that would be the first whip I'm going to talk about. The next whip that I'm going to share with you is a shawl that is written by a woman local to me. And she had multiple shawls on display at our local yarn shop. And so you could see all of them completed, and then we got to go around and build kits for some of these shawls. And so I ended up choosing 2. Both of them I did cast on Saturday. This is the one that I have been working pretty consistently on since the cast on party. Rain and Roses. And it is written, her name on there is Aspen Knits. And it's built with short rows. I have thoroughly enjoyed working on it. I am on section 4. I don't know how many sections there are, but I love short rows and they are going so incredibly smoothly. I've got some hedgehog fiber, and I will talk about the colors. And then the other one I have is Bridges 29. Is that the brand? Where did that ball band go? Oh. 29 Bridges Studio. And this colorway is Harbor, and that's the blue one that I'm going to show you. So this is my progress so far. So this was section 1, section 2. This blue bit here, you can see how it grows. That was section 3. And now I just started section 4 here. Yeah, I'm so sorry about the lighting, you guys. So yes, my little stitch marker, or my stitch holder, my needle holders. I love Scottish Highland cows so much. And I'm looking at them in the screen instead of looking at the camera, and I do apologize. They're just so handsome, adorable. And the yarn shop owner got several of them in, and I said, I want them. And so she put them in a bag for me with a label. Let's see if you can read the label. I'll take it out of the bag. Tanya's herd. Because she had several of them in this little pouch for me. So that is one that I've been working quite a bit on, which I am enjoying. It's supposed to use both of those full skeins. It's fingering weight, and I love the short rows. I don't know why, for some reason, it makes a project feel like it's going faster for me, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's how it is for everybody. So this third whip I'm going to talk about is a cardigan that I am excited to knit another cardigan. The Douglas cardigan that I did with cashmere has been such a treat to wear. I'm wearing it probably more often than I should, but I am enjoying it. And I'm excited to have a second cardigan that I've made. This has pockets. I'm excited about making this. It's called the Miles Shirt Jacket. So again, it's an oversized cardigan. I'll show you the hem. Can you see? So here, the collar. I love that type of collar. I love that it has pockets, but look at this hemline. More short rows. So I'm very excited about this cardigan. Now, and the pattern has been so well written. With that being said, so this pattern is by Haley Smedley. The thing with this project is it's being done with some yarn that I don't know why I bought so many skeins of it, but I was very excited about it when I bought it. And I bought 7 of them. And then I got it home and I really wasn't too sure why I bought 7 of them. So here I have more of my little Scottish Highland cows, more of my herd. But I've made some pretty, bearing in mind it is Aran weight. So it is growing much faster. But I've gotten a lot done. And now that it's knitting up, I don't really hate it like I thought I would. That's the back of it. I have broke the sleeves are in there. They are going to be a nice oversized sleeve, which I am very excited about. So yeah, I'm not hating it like I thought I was going to. It's hedgehog fibers. The colorway is Renaissance. It is the Merino Aran. And it is so amazing to touch. And I am excited to be able to wear it. It has every color in it. There has not been a color. And sometimes it's just a little spot of it. But yeah, every color is in here. And so I've made great progress with this. Right now I'm at a point with the body where I'm just knitting back and forth for several inches. And I think what my plan is with this is I'm gonna get through this skein of yarn, which is my third one. I think my third one. And once I'm through this, I'm gonna put the body on some waste yarn and do both of the sleeves, because then I know I'm not going to run out, because I don't want any left over, and I do not want to have to get another skein of this. But that is my plan at this point with these whips. I am so excited about every one of the projects that I cast on Saturday, but I am not. It's silly to get on here and talk about ones that I just did a little bit on. I do want to point out that some folks that were online for the Zoom call, they cast on their projects and they bound off during the cast on party. So a few folks left with FOs, and how exciting is that? Several people have finished projects since the cast on party, and they're posting those updates in Alex. They're posting those updates in our Instagram group. So it has been a really phenomenal thing. And if you are disappointed that you missed a cast on party, or you thought you might be interested in attending one, I will have another one this fall. And that's probably when I'll be looking at, okay, I don't have a Christmas present for this person or for this person. I should probably get those going. That's probably what I'll be doing with that cast on party. And so if you're interested, keep that in mind, because we will be having another one. I am now going to go get Anthony and let him come and chat for a few minutes about his whips. And then we'll call it good for this episode, because I have to still edit, and it is now 10:15. So you guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Thanks for spending some time with us. I hope you are working on something that just brings your heart so much joy. And we will see you guys in a week or so. Bye.
Okay, third time's a charm. The first time, lighting was off. The second time, I came and I was talking about my whips. Wasn't even recording, so I guess I was practicing on what I was gonna say. So here it is, and it is recording. So so earlier, the first time that we went to go and record, and I had moved my place marker up, but I had gotten, I want to say, like this much. Hi, Alex. I think I had gotten about like this much done. And then about like right here. And then I moved it up. And so with my other project, I think I've only gotten, I think, 1 or 2 rows done on it. Where is it? Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, so 1 or 2 rows right there. And it's just been a busy week, and so but I have been making progress on it, and yes, so I don't have a whole lot to show you guys, but that is it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. All right, goodbye.